Good morning, my name is Pato Torres and I will be talking about the Tesla's Cybertron launch. So I'm just going to be talking about what we're going to be seeing in this presentation. At first I'm going to be introducing the Tesla Cybertruck, then I'm going to be talking about the design and features, followed up by a video of Elon Musk explaining the innovations of the Cybertruck, and then later on I'll be talking about the market impact that the Cybertruck release has, as well as the economic implications. So first, the introduction of the Tesla Cybertruck. This is something pretty basic, but just as an introduction, we all know that the Cybertruck is an electronic car made by Tesla. It is unique because it doesn't use electricity, obviously, and it looks futuristic, and that makes it has a different approach for people that are interested in trucks. For key specs and performance, the battery range of the Cybertruck, it goes beyond 500 miles with one charge. The acceleration of the car goes from 0 to 6 miles per hour in 2.9 seconds, and the towing capacity of the car is 14,000 pounds. The horsepower numbers of the Cybertruck hasn't been released yet, or at least not authorized, but it is rumored that the car is going to have at very least 1,000 horsepower, and the price is going to be starting at around $70K dollars. For reception from enthusiasts, the car fans of the Cybertruck are really excited about this car since it has a lot of utility and it brings a new look to Tesla. They talk about their looks. Some people like it, some people do not like it that much. But overall, the people who are pro-environment are really excited about this Cybertruck. For design and features, the Cybertruck comes with an exoskeleton design. It has armored glass and bulletproof doors. And in terms of innovative features, I'll just show you guys the video.
Welcome to the Cybertruck delivery event. So I'm going to do it from the back of the truck here. So what we're aiming for here is something that's more truck than truck, while also being a better sports car than a sports car. You know, trucks are tough. That's one of the defining characteristics of a truck. So we actually had to come up with a special ultra-strong Tesla-designed steel alloy. And part of the reason that it has this angular shape is you can't actually stamp these body panels. The body panels would break the stamping machine. Because of the steel exoskeleton, it actually has more torsional rigidity than a sports car. It has more torsional stiffness than a McLaren P1. In movies, you sometimes see the hero or heroine hiding behind the car door while being shot with bullets. That doesn't actually work unless you're driving a Cybertruck. You know, people say like, well, you know, why'd you make it bulletproof? I'm like, why not? Now you may remember an incident 4 years ago. Didn't quite go as planned. And Franz, maybe we should try it again. Yeah, right. I mean, I think we could probably have a pro pitcher lob it at still work. You don't have to worry about like rocks hitting the glass and cracking the glass. This glass is basically rock proof. It also makes the car very quiet because the center of gravity is so low. It doesn't roll over. And if you're ever in an argument with another car, you will win. How tough is your truck? Because the other trucks, the bullets go through both sides. So you shoot a bullet, goes through both sides of the car. Now what about utility? Well, here we have the future towing the future. So it's got over a ton of payload capability. You could really put more than that in it. You can tow over 11,000 pounds. And it's got a super tough composite bed, no liner needed. The bed is 6 foot long, 4 foot wide, and you can fit 4 by 8 feet 4x8 pieces of plywood in with the back down. Now, what about performance? So this, I should say, it has an adaptive air suspension. So no matter what the load is, you can always have you can set the ride height at low, high, anything. It'll automatically adjust the damping according to how much load it's carrying and the road conditions. Has a 17-inch ground clearance. It has locking differentials, rear torque vectoring, and the crazy thing is it'll do this all in comfort. It has steer-by-wire. It dynamically adjusts how much the wheels turn according to what your speed is. It's the first time that a car is moving to a 48-volt low voltage architecture from 12 volts, which has been around for 100 years, and deliveries begin now. Thank you. These are the actual owners. We're handing over production Cybertrucks to their actual owners. Thank you for buying Cybertruck. Sometimes you get these like late civilization.
Okay, so what's going to be the market impact now that the Cybertruck has been released? So the impact on electric vehicle market, the Cybertruck is changing how people think about electric trucks. For the most part, for a lot of years, when people think about trucks, they don't usually see anything that is powered by something that is not gas. So now that the Cybertruck is in the market, they're going to be starting to think about, hey, if I want to help the environment a little bit more, I should be going for a Cybertruck. It's making more people interested in electric vehicles, obviously, and other car companies are starting to make more electric vehicles as well, just to try to compete with the Cybertruck. In case of competition analysis, the Cybertruck is expecting to compete against the Rivian R1T and the Ford F-150 Lightning, and these trucks are compared based on how far they can go, how fast they are, and their price, obviously. And for consumer perception and demand, when it comes to the looks and the design of the Cybertruck, people do have mixed feelings about it. The people who are fans of Tesla, they do like the way the Cybertruck looks like. For the people that are interested in Tesla, they just don't really like the way it looks. I personally do not like the way it looks, but some other people, they just don't care about the way it looks. They just like that it has a lot of utility and it can help them get their job done as soon as possible. So making the Cybertruck, it helps to create a lot of jobs. It helps other business to make parts of the truck, and there will be more jobs for people to build and run charging stations. And when it comes to investment opportunities, as well as I mentioned before, if you want to invest on Tesla, this would be a really good time to invest in Tesla since they just released their Cybertruck. Investing in technology, electric cars could also be a good idea. And if you ever have the chance to invest in the building charging stations for the electric cars, this could also be a good option. For energy and infrastructure challenges, we're definitely going to be needing more charges to place to charge these electric cars. Using more electric cars means that we're going to be using more electricity, so that could be something seen as a bad side of it. We're going to also be needing a lot of more solar and wind energy to be creating more pure energy instead of harming our planet. And making batteries for these cars needs material like lithium. So even though lithium is not a scarce resource right now, I could see it becoming a scarce resource in the future. And that's it.